Anyways, hello and good afternoon. Welcome to a look at my sparkly bits video. I've been saving up for a couple of weeks now for what's in the contents of this box. I've been to, where did we go? Midsummer Norton in Bristol and Cowbridge and Puthcall and places that begin with double L, such as Llantwit Major and the other one. Yeah, I genuinely can't remember what the Llanharan, that was the other one, where I got on the wrong train and stuff. Anyways, so from all over, isn't this exciting? That's the sneaky peek. Go on then. Okay. Today's listening type tunes, copyright free obviously, are 4K Lo-Fi Space Station Aesthetic Beats. So there we go. Aesthetic beats for tasty treats. Yum yum. Speaking of tasty treats, is this not good enough to eat? No, that would be weird. But isn't that cool? So these are a type of pearl. I think, is it Biwa? B-I-W-A, Biwa? Something like that kind of pearl. Well, some people call them keshi pearls, but I don't think these are keshi pearls. Anyway, they are weird as, aren't they? Just bizarre. I've got a right mix of really weird random stuff for you today, by the way. But yeah, so these are pearls. Don't they look like chicken feet? And that one's giving you like the middle finger and stuff. They've got a fantastic luster to them. And this collar length. So what a statement that would be. Unfortunately, there's a repair job done to one of them. I can't really remember which one. And then that one has actually broken off. So unfortunately, there is a little bit of a snap there. Not like you'd really notice, I think. But that is super cool. I think that's just so weird and unusual. They do just look like little hands going all the way around. How fabulous for summer though. Really cute. Next thing out the box. Got this pretty little bird. Needs a little bit of a clean up. But look, he's got a lovely little sparkly green eye. And this is a fab shape. It's almost like a tattoo flash kind of shape. Like a sailor sparrow. Unfortunately not signed, which is a shame. But lovely shape on it. That's not now. When you look at things too hard, you start to see things, and I thought I saw like a signature there on the tail, but no. Really pretty. Okay, you want to see these, don't you? Yes, they are Cabbage Patch Kids. These are hair grips. And I don't know if you can just see on there. It says 1983. H. Eldon Limited, California. There. Vintage 80s hair clips. You would think Cabbage Patch Kids must go for a fortune. No, not really. About £6 each, I think. But I just thought they were humongous fun. Someone out there will really love them, because it'll remind them of their childhood. This sort of reminds me of being a teenager in the 90s. Didn't everyone have them like dangly clown dogs? You know, like on a necklace. And this sort of reminds me of that, although she's a bit more of like a 1960s kind of chick. See, she's got a little handbag and a little mini dress and boots on. She's a lot of fun. She's a modern bit. Oi, she's a modern bit, isn't she? No marks or anything, no maker's name. I don't think I've really looked this one up. I haven't done a Google image search. but I think someone will think that she's a lot of fun. She's a very long chain as well, so that'll dangle down nicely. Or you can in fact just clip her off and put her on a handbag maybe. But yeah, that's another odd one for you today. Oh, oh. Should we lie her like, oh, what's the Instagrammer? Steph Dyes. Have you ever looked up? Go and look up on Instagram Steph Dyes. She's a girl that goes to like nice famous locations and then photographs herself like she's died there. Like, oh, I just think she's funny. Go and check her out. This is cool, isn't it? When I saw this, I thought it was Stratton, because Stratton do this. It's called the lip view. So you put your lipstick in there, keeps it nice and safe. And then you have your mirror. Look, there's you. There's me. Hello. Just to prove that was me. But this unfortunately isn't Stratton, which is weird because it's identical. But anyway, lovely tapestry top to it. Really quite sweet. Or not tapestry, like a needlepoint. Pretty. Yeah, that one anyway. But super, super pretty. Probably like 19, I don't know, 70s maybe, 60s or 70s. But really good neck. So it might even be more modern. But yeah, lovely. You tend to find them in with jewellery lots and stuff because people think that they're rings. But that's a bit hefty for a ring, isn't it? That would be crazy. Here's another unusual bit. So, a lovely leaf brooch, you think? But actually, inside, it's perfume. Now, don't worry, I've already wiped out like most of the contents of that. I've just left a little bit in there, so you can smell it. It just smells like vintage perfume to me, no particular smell. But it's by Avon, and some Avon things are quite collectible. I think somewhere I've got an Avon calling little pin. It's like actually like a little door knocker, and that's really sweet. Okay, what's next? I'll show you something I bought myself, for myself actually. I bought this down in Bristol while I was away, and then I wore it the night that we won some money at the bingo. It's not gold, it's gold-plated silver. It has got 95 on there, and then on the little clasp there as well. But I really like it for its like kind of 60s shape with these ovals, but then it's got the zebra print in there, or tiger print. I think it's flab. And it brought me luck that night. I did spend 20 quid on it, mind, but there we are. Sometimes you just have to treat yourself, don't you? And why not? Ooh. Now, you know, I do like Celtic stuff, so I'll show you these 4, I think. Is it 4 I've got? Yeah. These 4 together. I bought another Celtic brooch in Cabbage the other day, yes. It had like all horses on it, that was quite cool. But these ones are quite nice because they're quite different. This one's in like copper with all enamel, so it's a lovely like Celtic cross with the Celtic knots. Lovely colour on that. That would be really nice, I think, like on a kilt or a sash. Rather lovely. And then this one, again, we've got Celtic knots around the side, and then that's probably glass there made to look like turquoise in the middle. But yeah, lovely shape on that. This is by Miracle. They make a lot of like Scottish Celtic jewellery. It's them and companies like Sea Gems and Mitzvah. Scottish jewellery sells really well. This one, not necessarily Celtic, but it's got that kind of feel, or that kind of arts and craftsy feel to it. I think that might be pewter. I don't think it's silver. Actually, I haven't tested it, but I don't think it is. Maybe it's not pewter either. I don't know. Just thought it was really lovely, and then the inside just looks like a Highland toffee. It's a really yummy, scrummy colour on that one. And then this one, you normally see the animals like this. So like I said, I got one with horses the other day, and I've had one with deer and rabbits and snakes and dragons and things, but I've never actually seen one with people on. But you see how it's almost like a Gemini in a way. See, there's two people, long hair. Just perfectly matched, holding onto each other's hands. Old price ticket on there from somewhere. But that's cool, that's probably in brass. Sits nice with the copper there. So an interesting little bunch of brooches. Okay, let's go really, really modern, shall we? I bought this because I thought it was fun, because it's so many kittens in a row. Look at all them kittens. Aren't they so cute? With their sparkly little collars. I think that's adorable. There's no maker on it. It has got a magnetic clasp though, and that's quite cool. I say so it's going to be easy to put on, and yet I still managed to mess up putting it on. But anyway, you get the idea. I think someone's going to find that super fun. Any cat lover like me. Just grab a drink, hold on. I'm in a right good mood today. I've not done any work other than this, but this doesn't count as work, does it? Not done any work, but I have done lots of washing, changed my bedding, all my sheets. It's all lovely and fluffy and new, and it just feels fab. And I've sprayed this Febreze around, and it's milk and honey flavour. Oh my god, it smells so good. It's proper lush. Just try it. It smells like a hotel room in here. It's really nice. These, where did I get these from? I think I was in Bristol, maybe? Possibly. But yeah, gorgeous. Sterling silver leaves with reconstituted amber dangles there. And you can tell it's the reconstituted amber because it's painted black on the back. That's what they tend to do. And see all the flecks in there? That's where they put water into the reconstituted amber. So it is amber, but it's amber like mixed in with some resin and the other bits of water. So it's not pure amber, but still gorgeous, isn't it? And what a fab effect that is. I love the silver leaves. Be great for autumn, I think. But we're not thinking about that yet, are we? Let's have a lovely pop of colour, shall we? How gorgeous are these red beads? Just a lovely simple glass bead with, I think that's going to be rolled gold clasp on there, because it certainly has the look of gold. But these are super tactile. Like, there's nothing sharp there, no harsh edges. It's so lovely, like almost soft, if glass can be soft. It's really nice, and what a fab colour. Imagine that with a proper like rockabilly kind of dress. Super cute. That with a nice little cardigan. Lovely. Ooh, I'll show you the ring that I bought when I was down in Bristol as well. I did show this like on the live stream, but you probably didn't get a good look. But this is fab sterling silver ring. Now see that, isn't the side of that just fab? I think it's just glass in the top, I haven't tested it. But I really love that kind of organic brutalist sort of look. It's just really cool, isn't it? There's a little split in it there, which looks like possibly it has been soldered back together, but you can still see the split. But that doesn't bother me. I just think it's lovely. Super cute. When did I buy these? I bought these in Cabbage the other day. I very rarely show you guys earrings. I don't know why. But, and these aren't silver or gold or anything. These are just copper or like copper coated. But I thought the combination of colours worked really well. So that nice. It's not quite rose gold because rose gold is a bit pinker. This is definitely more of a coppery colour with mother of pearl inlay. Again, how fab for the summer. And really nice. I like these kind of almost hugger type ones. They look really sturdy and industrial, but really pretty and elegant at the same time. Touch of Art Deco in there with the mother of pearl. I love them. Do you want some more earrings? Go on then. Some lovely sterling silver earrings. If I can find the other one. There it is. How gorgeous are these? I think these are handmade. Because I can't see, there's no marks on them or anything, but they're definitely silver. Beautiful little doves with what I think might be tiny, perhaps little emerald chips in the eyes, perhaps. Absolutely beautiful. They're so well made, perfectly cut out, perfectly symmetrical. So if they are handmade, fair play to the artisan that made them. Beautifully textured as well. And they dangle so nicely. That's a skill I'm jealous of, dangling nicely. Okay, another bird, but this one's a fun one. Isn't she cute? She's obviously from Beatrix Potter. For the life of me right now, I can't remember what she's called. Shall I Google it? Hold on. I know you're all shouting at the telly right now. Jemima Puddle Duck. That's what she's called. Of course she is. But such a fun little enamel brooch. What does it say on there? Rainbow Designs, FW & Co. Probably 80s or 90s, isn't it? It's going to be one of those collectible things. Probably not worth a heck of a lot, but that'll just remind someone of their childhoods out there, won't it? Oh, at this point I should probably show you what's in the box. What's in the box? It's not too special, but I just think it's a really nice set. So we've got a little bit of dichroic glass here. Look at how beautifully iridescent that is. Again, to think someone makes these, you know, I know all of these things are made, put together by someone. Then so when someone takes proper base materials, you know, glass and foil, and does that, that's a proper skill, isn't it? That's cool. And you never quite know how they're going to turn out. So I like that they're uneven and wonky in design. Super lovely. Just really unusual, aren't they? What unusual bit can I show you next? Okay. How about something I need a little bit of help with to identify, not so much the maker, but just who the heck is in it. So I've got this bird. She ain't a bird. I mean like a woman. I think it's a woman. I'm pretty sure there was a boobs. Unless I'm seeing things and that's like the Virgo scales. But I don't think it is. I think that's a woman with a weird dress with her boobs out and some mad hair maybe. I really don't know. It's got silver marks and then a maker's mark on the top. And I think this is a gold plating on there. But yeah, weird, isn't it? Let me know who you think that might be. Because I genuinely haven't got a clue. Right, back to something more familiar. Marks and Spencer's. At least I presumed that that's what it's going to be there, you know, for. I mean, why would someone else, you know, who else is M&S? Or SW? No, it's definitely M&S. Must be part of the uniform, perhaps. But handy hint for people: don't just try searching M&S brooch, because it's not a fun search. An S&M brooch, maybe? No, anyway. But yeah, there's quite a lot of Marks and Spencer's brooches, but rather brooches by Marks and Spencer's rather than Marks and Spencer's uniform badge brooch. But I just wonder when this would have been used. I don't ever remember seeing them wear anything like that, but then I suppose, do we really pay attention to people's uniforms? I don't know. But someone out there would have worked at Marks and Spencer's like my gran did back in the 1940s. She worked in one in Camden, I think. And she had a flat in Camden. And my granddad worked in a photographic shop. He developed photographs, and apparently that's where they met. So that's quite cool. And then they sold their house in Camden, which would have now been worth millions, but never mind. The war came, and they moved up north to Yorkshire, or back up north to Yorkshire, because that's where my gran was from. But yeah, just imagine if their house had survived the war. Anyways, this is nice, isn't it? So these are all different types of amber. So we've got like the cognac and the honey and the butterscotch amber there, egg yolk. And then I think this is Balinese, judging by the way the silver is put together, the kind of style. So I'm wondering if this is some kind of prayer, you know, where you like count the beads. Auntie Sue will know. Auntie Sue knows everything. But I wonder if it is something like that, because it really reminds me of like a rosary. So quite possibly. Again, let me know what you think. Oh, one of my favourite finds for £1 is this. Again, I did show this on a live at some point, but isn't this lovely? So this is silver, little bunch of leaves, a tiny little ladybird on it. It's quite old. Length of the pin, simple C clasp on there. It says sterling rather than 925 or having a hallmark. And I've looked this up, and apparently it's by Charles Horner. Quite a collectible one. So someone's got one listed on eBay at 50, and another one has got theirs listed at 80. It'll be a while until I list that one. That'll be going on Etsy at some point. But I'm in no rush. Would you like to see a little bear? Little bear that's lost its fish. I show this because 1, it's cute. 2, it's a tiny animal. 3, it's lost its little fish. 4, it's made out of nephrite jade. And this is what we do. What we do. I don't do filmmaking anymore. But it is what happens, or what some people do in their writing of film and TV shows, especially in like crime shows and things. They do a thing called foreshadowing. So it will give you a hint of a subject that might be coming in the future. So, nephrite jade. Just remember that. These are cute. They go for a few quid. About 20 odd, I think. But unfortunately, he hasn't got his little fish, which is a shame. I'm really hoping that the camera isn't doing that thing it was doing before where it was sliding off. But yeah, just remember, nephrite jade. Not left-right jade, nephrite jade. Haven't had a nice bit of marker seat in ages. But look at this. Glorious, glorious bit of Art Deco. Lovely collar length necklace. Well, Art Deco, Art Nouveau, somewhere in between there, isn't it? But I love marquisite, which is normally pyrite, isn't it, I think? This isn't silver, which is a shame. You can just tell it's not silver, especially by the back. That's not how silver would form. That's like a coating on there, you can tell. But gorgeous anyway. I think it's just missing one little marquisite there and possibly one somewhere else, but not like you would really notice. But it's a real bugger to replace marquisite. Or marquisite? Stephen? Tell me how that's pronounced. It's pronounced abalone. But yeah, it's kind of hard to replace these because they shatter quite easily. I took a little pendant in the other week into the jeweler and asked if there was a possibility that they could fix it because it needed a ring like being attached to the top. But they said because it's silver with marquisite in it, that's likely to shatter if they heat it up enough to be able to attach anything to it, so it's a real shame. Oh well, never mind. How's about this for a lovely stone? That gorgeous bit of citrine there, and 2 amethyst, sterling silver. That's a right handsome bugger, isn't it? That sat across the collar, just lovely. Got nothing else to say about that one. I wish I knew who the maker were, but I think it's relatively modern, just made to look old. What next? We've only got a few bits left. I'll quickly show you this fun little dragon dude. That again was on one of those stretchy bracelets. There was a load of charms on there. All the others weren't silver, but this one you could just see. Tiny little mark on the clasp. So it is 95. He tests us 95. But yeah, just keep an eye out on those stretchy bracelets that have charms on them, because sometimes someone might just put a real silver one on there. You can sit next to them. Okay, now we're getting to the last, what's that, 5 items? Okay. How cool is this? Right. This is a bangle. Now, I think it's maybe Indian made, and I think that because of the clasp, that pin clasp. It is stamped sterling silver, and I do think it's modern. Unfortunately, I don't think that's gold. I think it's either a gold plating or a brass. But all of that is silver, and the arms are silver. The disc there is silver. And then I think that's raw emerald and rubies in there. But I can test that later. So the way I'll test the rubies is I'll just shine a black light on them. But of course I've also got my Presidium tester, which will kind of give me a clearer idea. But yeah, I think that it's probably a raw emerald in there. But how much fun is that anyway? That might be a keeper because I really, really like that one. I can't find anything like it anyway, so when you find a unique thing like that, you tend to want to keep it, don't you? Well, I do anyway. Now this I bought for the fantastic colour on it. Very rarely do you see a colour this bright in jewellery, because it is kind of a scary colour. Fabulous, bright orange. Oh, it is stunning, isn't it? Just look at that. So this is going to be probably a 1920s item. Oh, man, just look at that. It has got something written on there, and I think it probably says Czechoslovakia, but the writing on it is so tiny. I don't know, this could be a Niger, possibly. This, maybe glass. Probably glass, and then those bits plastic, and then enamel on there. I haven't tested it for silver, but it does look like silver. I can't see any marks on it, but look, I mean, that looks like silver, doesn't it? No marks. I spent a tenner on this because I think it's absolutely beautiful. And it's such a fun colour. Again, that might be a keeper. Next one out. I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but I am of Nordic descent. Not quite Icelandic, I think. But yeah, so I like runes and things like that. And yeah, this is an Icelandic rune. All of them have meanings, but I cannot find this one. So they have the runic alphabet, which I used to be able to write in runes. And then they have obviously kind of like Chinese symbols, like Chinese characters where things mean things as well as they're just being letters. But I cannot for the life of me find this one. So if anybody knows. This, I think I did find the maker the other day, begin with an L, I can't remember. But brand new, these go for $70-something. I think it's cool anyway, just like to know what that symbol means. Nearly coming to the end, last two now. This was a good find. This was 99p. And I thought, that looks a bit like gold, but it's also really pretty anyway. Little bow. Nice little Sleeping Beauty turquoise ring. The Sleeping Beauty turquoise tends to have, see, like, whereas that has got like veins in it. Sleeping Beauty turquoise tends to have none. It's got no inclusions. And then inside, just scraped in, it looked like, first of all, JK, but of course it actually just says 9K, duh. So I was really chuffed to find that one. I think that's very old and possibly foreign. I don't know where, but let me know if you've got any ideas as to where and when that might be from. And look at the differences in colour as well. So, for example, these are the only gold bits we've got, haven't we? Yep. So 9 karat gold, and that's 14 karat gold overlay. And there is a definite difference in colour. 9 karat gold tends to be more a buttery browny colour, and then 14 and above tends to be more yellowy, like golden gold. But I like both. And then that was another bit of foreshadowing, by the way, because we're getting to the last bit. And that is this. Glorious necklace, which I did show in a live, but here you are. Here it is up close. Now this is Nephrite jade. Excuse me. And then all of the chains, the settings, and the clasp are testing as gold. But I think they're different types of gold. So I think, what made me think it was gold first of all is the clasp on there. Now it doesn't say anything on it, doesn't have any markings, but it's very similar in colour to the 9 karat gold. But it's very different to that colour gold, which is more similar to that colour gold. So I think that and that are different. Now, to me the links look soldered, which shows good quality. Yep, soldered links. But again, that gold looks different colour to that one, so I'm wondering the reason why there may be no hallmarks on there is because the chain is not the original. Possibly. But anyway, it's absolutely stunning. I'm really pleased to own this because I pulled this out. I think this might have been $1.99 in a charity shop. And anyone would be forgiven in just thinking that it wasn't made of anything particularly special. But that's why you've got to know the signs, haven't you, really? Look out for the colours of gold. Look out for the lovely stones. I mean, look at them. Such a beautiful colour. And the construction. Really, really nice. So I'm really chuffed. I love everything here. You know when you just love everything? I love everything here. I think it's all gorgeous. Especially that. I think that's my favourite, and that one. And the ring. And obviously the jade and the horner. Yeah. So please comment below what you thought, what you liked, what was your favourite. If there is anything here that you fancy, we can argue about whether you want to buy, you know, like that's mine and that's, I'm kidding. But if there is anything you fancy, my email address and contact details are in the click down menu below. So please do message me through there, not through eBay. And yeah, let me know. Anyways, until next time. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye.